This is my business plan assignment for the Doki Doki Cafe. The Doki Doki Cafe strives to meet the demands of Japanese culture enthusiasts. We will cater to fans of Japanese anime. As a fan of these myself, I'm already aware of what consumers are looking for, so I feel that gives me a good advantage in this business. The Doki Doki Cafe is a sole proprietorship. The business will be located in downtown Dallas, Texas. Because this is a new location, the downtown Dallas location is going to be the only location so far. Later we do plan to expand to the internet as well. I've been a fan of the Japanese culture for many years now, and it can be hard to find a store that's dedicated strictly to this type of culture. So I've decided to open the Doki Doki Cafe to offer many things that fans of the Japanese culture are looking for. I already have our menu. There will be sodas and food, or drinks and food. There will be ramen, which is original Japanese soda, hot or blended matcha tea, milk tea, bubble tea, smoothies, and water. Food that will be offered will be hot food and snacks. For hot food, there will be ramen bowls, rice balls, soba, and steamed pork buns. And at the counter, there will be various candies and treats and like chips and stuff that you can also buy as well. There is a retail side that is beyond the cafe section. The merchandise will be authentic licensed products. There will be a section of mangas. Mangas are just Japanese comics and graphic novels, and there'll also be animes, which are just Japanese TV shows and like cartoons. Beside the manga section, that's where the animes will be. And then there'll also be figurines. Figurines is a big thing that people of this fandom collect, along with stickers, buttons, bookmarks, posters, and anime t-shirts. So my purpose for starting this business is to give the Japanese culture and anime fans a place to go where they can talk to other fans of this culture, and they can buy their favorite items. They can enjoy the Japanese food and drinks, as well as browse a selection of merchandise. This will be a great place for people to come, relax, have food, and read. The Doki Doki Cafe has two departments, the cafe in the front and the retail section in the back. There will be a total of 10 employees, 5 per department. This should ensure that the Doki Doki Cafe runs smoothly. It will consist of 2 managers. There will be a cafe manager and there will be a retail manager. The cafe manager is going to oversee 2 baristas and 2 cooks, and the retail manager will oversee 4 sales associates in the retail section. The retail associates will oversee in helping customers and anything they're looking for, as well as checking them out at the register. Should there happen to be any gaps in management, I will fill that void and hire any employees that I see fit. First and foremost, I will need to recruit and select employees. There are different ways of recruiting and selecting employees. I think putting now hiring flyers at the business and in the area will be helpful, as well as using social media platforms such as Facebook, Twitter, using Indeed and LinkedIn are also great sites as well. I will conduct an interview for each candidate. For the management position, I will require that they have had some type of management in the past, as well as the baristas and cooks. I will be looking for those who have had some type of previous experience in that field. As a strong leader, it would be highly important for me to implement effective communication. Communication is so important in a business, and I think for it to run smoothly, there needs to be communication between both me and the employees, so that it ensures everything runs smoothly. As a strong leader, I will ensure that there is effective communication with my employees by having a weekly staff meetings. I think that staff meetings are a great way to find out feedback from the employees on what needs to change or what's going good, and I will keep in contact with my employees, and I urge that they would keep in contact with me. Motivation is just as important as communication in any business. As an owner and a leader, it is my duty to help lead my team and motivate them to do their very best. This will ensure that the business does run smoothly. I would hope to be able to add a small bonus to their pay as time goes as well. I think it's important to help keep them motivated by letting them know they have a voice in the business. Ultimately, decisions are mine to make, but I think that getting feedback from my employees is very important as well. There's quite a lot of inventory and operational supplies needed for the cafe. The company will need to order shipments of the merchandise for the retail section, um, as well as getting the food and the drinks for the cafe side. This also includes tables, chairs. There will need to be counters, office supplies, um, all of which are very important. The building that I choose will need to have sufficient space for both the retail and the cafe portions. Downtown is a desirable location because downtown Dallas is very busy. There are prime locations. I will be renting the building. The location won't affect my costs. I've researched before finding the building and found a reasonably priced building, and in turn, I will not have to raise my prices to compensate. Location critical factors. The critical factors that will be involved in selecting my location include building appearance, parking, accessibility, security, and competition. I will be looking for a building that looks nice in appearance. I don't want one that is going to take more money to fix it up than it's going to, I will get profit for in return. I would like to find a place that has convenient parking. The cafe will be getting deliveries, so I need a place that is accessible for my deliveries. Security is important. I want a location in a lower crime area, and I will be checking to make sure that there is no cafe or store like mine in the area as well. Purchasing procedures and quality control are going to be very important as well. For our business, using a purchase order will be the best. This will help us stay on track with what we've ordered and how much we have spent. I'll also keep invoices. I will see to it that all products purchased for the cafe and retail are top quality to ensure customer satisfaction. I'll also make sure to get feedback and make sure there's any changes that I need to make. So my target market are anime fans and those who enjoy the Japanese culture. The Dallas area consists of a lot of people who are anime fans. I say this because there are quite a few anime conventions that happen in the area every year. I feel that the Doki Doki Cafe does not have a target age for our customers. I feel that the target age would be so broad since there are young kids to older adults who enjoy this culture. So why should customers buy our product? We only sell licensed merchandise, and that is one thing customers do look for. Customers will not have to worry if they're buying a knockoff figurine, and the cafe is something extra that we offer that our competitors do not offer. So there's different channels for advertisement, especially these days. Social media is such a big channel for marketing. It's going to be our greatest outlet for promotion, and it's free advertisement. We'll be advertising on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Another free way of advertising is using punch cards. Most businesses use them these days, and I think they're a great incentive for consumers. After 5 purchases, the consumer will receive a 10% discount on their next purchase. The discount can be used either in the cafe or in the retail section. For pay promotions, we are thinking of using the radio promotions. And the Doki Doki Cafe will also have a website where consumers can check out deals that are going on at the time. Everything will operate out of one building. We will sell directly to the end user. When you walk in, off to the side will be the cafe area, and then beyond that will be the retail side. Profit is going to be very important in the beginning. After opening the business, there are so many expenses that go into starting up the business. From inventory to office supplies, costs can add up very quickly. Profit is a concern in the very beginning. For my business, I need enough money profit for rent and utilities, as well as restocking. As I sell inventory needs to be replenished. Inventory is expensive, so I would like to at least make my money back and a profit. I plan to stay on top of all expenses, and it's highly important to know what money is going out and what money is coming back in the business. Capital budget is going to be very important for my business. There is a great deal of inventory that will need to be purchased, and I will ensure that every purchase is accounted for so that I know how much is in the budget. I will keep track of operating expenses as they are very important. I will need to know how much money is going towards keeping the building open and functioning. And with a cash flow budget, I will be keeping track of all the expenses. This budget is also crucial for my business. This budget will help me see how much profit my business is making and if anything needs to change. So, in summary, the Doki Doki Cafe and store will be in downtown Dallas. It's a great place for fans of the anime culture and Japanese culture to come and experience it, buy the food, drinks, their favorite books and shows. It is opening in the summer of 2020 as a year-round business. As it is new, this will be the only location as of right now. The goal is to offer a great location for customers to come and enjoy Japanese food and drinks, as well as browse a selection of mangas, animes, and other store merchandise. I think this will be a great place for people to come and relax, have food, and mingle, talk with other fans, maybe make some new friends. There's going to be 10 employees, 5 employees in the retail and 5 employees in the cafe, just to ensure that everything runs smoothly. It's a prime location downtown with parking lot access that's across the street, and there's also a place for delivery vehicles to drop off shipments. The suppliers for the merchandise and food have already been chosen as well. And to keep up with expenses, I'll make sure that I keep up with all the invoices for every order so that I know what's coming in my business and what's leaving my business. So, thank you for your time.